Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've been going for 2 weeks. We have been summoned. We're back.
You.
um, yeah. So we've been going for 2 weeks. We had Mother's Day. We had a get together with our friends the following week. So we have been busy somewhat. So we're back, and a
We're
lot
back
and
and
a lot of
better than ever.
oh no, not this
I'm
show.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a good song. I hold you. It's a good track.
Hey, look,
But
listen.
yeah. So we've been going for a little bit, and a lot of stuff has been happening. We just had Queen and King of the Ring yesterday, which was a good show. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of here or there, but I mean, it was okay show. Had 5 matches. Like I said, this whole 5 match card thing Triple H is doing right now with the military reviews are good for him.
Yeah,
Where
definitely.
I think he's gonna start probably doing more matches for like the big events because it's already been reported that SummerSlam gonna be a two-nighter soon.
Ooh, that's gonna
But
be
that
crazy.
that won't be until I think 2025. Because 2026, I believe, in Minnesota.
That's gonna be crazy.
I mean, it gives more time for the wrestlers, giving more, shows and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get started with the show. So main thing we're gonna talk about is Jay Uso overrated. That's one of the topics we're gonna talk about. Also, gonna talk about Tiffy time on a halt after she did the post on IG when she was, I think, commenting on
Mm,
Jade Cargill or Bianca. I'm not sure. But
yeah.
I did see the video. I'm like, and whew, we're gonna talk about, of course, King and Queen of the Ring. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, the show just yesterday. We're gonna also talk about AEW's Double or Nothing pay per view tonight, which should be happening soon. Actually, it'll be coming on in the next
It's a couple
13
minutes, right?
minutes.
Yeah.
13 minutes. So if anything, I probably miss a little bit of the show while we're doing this.
Okay.
Also, I thought I never would see it, but Sexy Red is gonna be on NXT Tuesday.
Ah, 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 ah.
That was not my
Uh,
bingo card. I mean, I know she's a fan of wrestling, but
uh,
her being on WWE TV is very funny, but at the same time, I see what they're doing. And plus, she did do a remix of Shawn Michaels' song, so it only makes it right. So let's get started with the show, bro. The
okay.
first topic, this is why they call it a rundown. Next week, we'll probably have a video for the intro for Rundown. Probably, I'll create one. So the first topic is about Jay Uso. Is he overrated? Is he just a flash in the pan? So normally I would start, but let's have my guy Nova start this. Let's start. How do you feel when people say Jay Uso is overrated?
Man, listen, y'all gotta be the dumbest group of wrestling fans I've ever known in life. How can you sit here and tell us that one of the one of the best talents in the Samoan dynasty is overrated? Now, here's my only thing as far as the overrated thing. Okay, the whole bloodline story, that whole build up, maybe he was a little overrated, maybe. But this solo run, nowhere near overrated. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid.
Um,
That's all I got.
here's my thing. You say he's already in the bloodline situation. Yeah, think about it though. He was basically playing background for a little bit, and him and his brother were just
That
causing
yeah.
havoc on the tag team
Mm-hmm.
division. Only thing is
Mm-hmm.
though, if you think about it, that bloodline story made stars,
It
and
did.
we're
That it
seeing that
did.
now. I mean, granted,
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy's on the shelf right now with an injury, but it made them all like single stars from Solo beating John Cena at the Champions last year
Mm-hmm.
to Jay. He's just killing it right now, and Jimmy
Mm-hmm.
he's okay as a heel. Only thing is though is like Jimmy is like he's there, but he's still
Yeah.
good.
That's all it is.
And also same thing with Sammy. Sammy became bigger too after he left the bloodline.
Right.
But yeah, but let's get back to the whole overrated situation. I think it's stupid too because it all dwelled on when he beat Ilya Dragunov.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, I know
Mm-hmm.
everybody loves Ilya Dragunov. He puts on great matches with everybody. Anybody he gets in the ring with, he's like a machine. The matches between him
Mm-hmm.
and Gunter are like battles from chops to kicks, everything. It's like them two need to have a rivalry for the rest of their careers. And mind you, they
Mm-hmm.
were tag team champions in the Indies.
Yeah.
So it's like I can understand why everybody loved Ilya, but if you honestly think that Ilya was going to be the first pick of Raw's draft of Jay Uso, you're crazy. Granted, I mean the upset would have been good, but Jay Uso is on another whole level right now.
Mm-hmm.
From the fans doing the yeet chant with him every time, then from him doing the wave and everything with the fans, the yeet lights, which is the butterflies and everything. So it's like a lot of
Yeah.
stuff is going right for Jay, him being the top baby face of Raw.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, he's really the top baby face of Raw.
Yeah.
Cause think about it, we have Gunter heel, Priest heel for now.
Mm-hmm.
We have Drew heel. Those are the top three heels right now. You'd probably throw
Mm-hmm.
Gable in there if you want, because Gable is getting heat right now. But face wise, Jay's the top face overall. Then behind him, I'll give it to Sammy. Then behind Sammy, once Punk gets healthy, I'll give it to Punk.
Yeah.
And actually fourth or third, we really put him at the top if you want to. Once Seth gets back. Thing is though, Seth right now, I don't know if he'll come back as a heel or a face. We'll see, because we'll talk about that later down the line.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for people to say Jay Uso is overrated,
You're
like I
stupid.
understand we love Ilya, but come on, be for real now. Ilya. Like I said, Ilya put on a hell of a match against Ricochet,
Hell of a match.
but he was not beating Jay. Jay is too over. Jay is like to the moon. I would love to see Jay win the King of the Ring this year, but Gunter is Gunter, and that's a different story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Gunter, the thing is, he don't have really a finisher. He has like just moves he can just beat you with.
Right. Right.
He don't really have to beat you with a power bomb. He doesn't have to beat you with anything. He just beats you literally with like a chokehold or get you at your weakest point of your body.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but people, stop thinking Jay is overrated because he's not. He's gonna be the top face of Raw for a little bit. To be honest with you, I can see him winning the World Heavyweight Championship. I can see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's been reported already that Priest supposed to defend his belt at Clash, but we'll get into that after our reactions to King of Queen of the Ring. But
Right.
yeah, but let me finish saying this, fans, don't be fickle. Don't love the guy right now and then later down the line when they beat your quote unquote favorite, you hate him.
Mm-hmm.
That's very fickle. Like you can't keep doing that. We all love the wrestlers on the show. We have people that we would hate just for the show of the script. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, we gotta understand something. When you're over, you're not gonna be like, that. But granted, only thing about Jay Uso I can say about his, like I said, he still needs to get more moves in his moves. That's his only
Mm-hmm.
issue. Other than that, he's fine.
Yep.
He's developing more moves and he's getting better and better. I think it's gonna take a proper person to be in a ring with him to bring out more from him. Because
Yeah.
when he was fighting Roman, it brought out more from him. When
Yeah.
he fought when he fought Ilya, it brought out more from him.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, he's gonna develop more moves. Like I said, we can't be mad at Jay. Like I said, Jay is the most over guy. And the people that think that he's overrated is stupid. That's all I can say. Now
Yeah.
enough about Jay. Like I said, we both are fans of Jay. Hopefully he becomes a champion, single champion this year. Hopefully. Let's get to this Tiffany Stratton situation. When I heard about the situation, I was like, No, no, she didn't. Please tell me she didn't do this. Please tell me she didn't really repost a video somebody had made using a battle rap from some people basically saying you black.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what are you doing, Tiffany?
Mm.
When I heard that, I'm like, okay, well, your King of the Ring run is, I mean, Queen of the Ring run is done. I mean, granted, I mean, who knows if she would actually beat Bianca? Granted, she was one of the top to win the crown, with her being one of the top heels on SmackDown right now. So it only makes sense for her to be in that finals for the crown.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they had to go a different route, I guess, because with Nia and Jade going to a disqualification between both of them, and then you
Right.
have Bianca basically fighting on one leg, beating Tiffany. It only made sense to have Bianca and Nia go for the finals on SmackDown side. It only made sense. But
Right.
yeah, Tiffany, I don't know. Like I said, they it was reported saying that she didn't have heat with this, so I
Mm.
think they said she'll be fine. Do I think it'll benefit from her? I don't know. I wouldn't have posted the video. Granted, I mean I don't know how they are behind the scenes. We don't know. All we
Right.
can say
Right.
is that video shouldn't have been posted because you gotta realize something. When you post stuff like this, you're gonna get cancel culture on you. You're gonna get people on you just because. Like
Mm-hmm.
some wrestlers, I know some wrestlers don't care about the reaction they get from fans that hate them. I get it,
Right.
but it's to a point where it's like, okay, you gotta learn you because when you give them this information, it will be like hell on them because it's like, damn, I shouldn't
Right.
post that video.
Yeah.
But how'd you feel about the post? Because I know you probably was like, damn, too.
Yeah. When I first seen it, at first, it was one of those situations where I'm thinking, like, I'm thinking of, from the perspective of it was just a harmless type situation to where um she was just using it as like the moment or whatever the
Hmm.
case may be is. But um looking back at it and just seeing like the situation at hand, I can understand why people are saying, yeah, that's kind of racial or whatever the case may be is. But I don't think Tiffany's intent was for that per se.
Oh yeah, I mean I agree with that. I don't think so either. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, and you just gotta like things like that. You just gotta be mindful of, and you would think like in the WWE, we've had situations where a lot of angles or storylines took that turn for the worse, and we all had mixed emotions about it or whatever the case may be
Oh
is.
Lord, please don't mention the storyline
Uh,
like that. Please don't.
yeah,
The
we ain't
story,
even going.
mind you, in the Vince era, we had him and Shane versus Shawn Michaels and God. So it's like,
Yeah,
granted, at that
yeah,
time, we really didn't like judge it because it was entertainment. But for you
yeah,
to say, then the simple fact you go to a church, I remember the whole. I'm like, yo, what is going on? And
yeah.
we was kids, so we didn't understand it. But it's like, why? As grown ups now, we're like, why did you do that? Why would you go to church, wash your hands in the bowl, and it's something else. It was some crazy. I gotta look at the skit again because it's like it was so messed up. I'm like, this is not
He
good.
he yeah, he did the Triple H in the church.
Oh my
But it
god.
wasn't just that. We gotta anyway, we ain't even gonna go down memory lane on that one. But
Yeah, let's get back on Tiffany.
in a nutshell, I think Tiffany Stratton is still learning uh how to I think she was trying to get heat, but the way she went about it was kind of sort of
Oh
sketchy.
yeah, I agree.
And sometimes as a heel you want to take that gamble. But if you only look at it as, okay, I'm feuding with this person, I can use this, it won't be that big of a deal. Now, if you look further deeper into it, sensitive time. It's it's a win lose situation for Tiffany Stratton.
I
I get
think.
what she was doing, but at the
Mhm.
same time, like I said, the execution of it was just off guard. I'll say that.
Okay, yeah, I think to be honest with you, yeah, like you said, the times we are in today when it comes down to racial stuff and everything, like with races and all that stuff. So I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be in wrestling at all, racist stuff. Period. It shouldn't be in there at all. Because if you like, I know that some wrestlers like back in the day, like like the Jim Cornettes and stuff, and I think there's another guy. I forgot what his name was, but and they Ole Anderson. He was known
Mm-hmm.
for saying racist stuff. So it's to a certain degree. It's like she didn't mean no ill will. I'm sure her and Jada have a conversation behind the
Mm-hmm.
scenes with the stuff. Bianca
I'm
and they have a
pretty, yeah.
conversation. I'm sure they, like I said, I'm sure they all had conversations. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
no hatred, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be fans that make stuff what it's not supposed to be. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
with Tiffany, like I said, I think she'll be fine. She's still
Mm-hmm.
young. She still got a lot to learn to grow.
Right.
I think, like I said, she'll be fine. That's me and his take on Tiffany's situation. Just like I
Mm-hmm.
said, if you're a wrestler and you're trying to get into the business and you're trying to like I guess do what you gotta do, to above elevate yourself in the companies, whereas indies or anything, just be mindful of what you post and what you do because whatever you post, what you do is going to come back on you and haunt you when you try to do something. All right, let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, yesterday we just had King and Queen of the Ring. Now, this review was okay. I wouldn't say it was the greatest thing ever. It was okay.
Right.
The matches that we had were great. We had two great final matches for the crowns between Lyra Valkyria and Nia Jax for the Queen, and then we had Randy
Mm-hmm.
Orton versus Gunter for the King of the Ring crown. So they're both good matches.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about those. Then of course we had Cody Rhodes defend his championship against Logan Paul. Now remember I said that Logan Paul and Cody was gonna fight at SummerSlam for that belt? I didn't think it would be
Right.
this early. It can still happen at
Yeah.
SummerSlam, possibly.
Right.
Because like I said, I don't think this feud between Logan and Cody is done. So then of course we had the Triple Threat Intercontinental title match between Bronson Reed, Chad Gable, and Sami Zayn, which is a good match.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the first match we're gonna talk about right now. First match on the card of that last night, well yesterday afternoon, was Becky Lynch versus Britney Spears. Both
Ah! Ah!
both of them came out there with their Britney Spears outfits. If you notice the outfits that both of them was wearing, it was very Britney Spears, like from the lid with the whole red outfit, and then you got Becky with the hat and like the suit type look, which was actually kind of cool for her to work with. But let's get into the match. So, like I said, it was a good. The match had time. It gave us what
Mhm.
we wanted. Mind you, we kind of knew like it was gonna be a barn burner. It was gonna be like a long match.
Mhm.
And the thing is, remember, Liv is 0-4 against Becky all time.
How about that?
So, but prior to that match, during the pre-show, Byron Saxton was talking to Liv, and here comes Dominic. He basically made
Mhm.
a joke. He basically said, "I flew all the way over to Saudi Arabia to make sure that you don't get that title, and mommy gets the title back."
And
So,
he
like I
failed.
said, and he failed miserably. He came out there basically did what he did. He was trying to give Becky Lynch a chair. Becky Lynch said, "I didn't ask for your help. I didn't need you to come out there. Go away."
Mhm.
So of course, then he goes on top of the apron and try to like distract the referee. And
Mhm.
next thing you know, Liv to her advantage, DDT's Becky into the chair. the oblivion to her, and 1, 2, 3, we have a new women's world heavyweight champion on Raw, which is Liv Morgan now. When I tell you, basically that was her ending her revenge tour. Now it's like Dom is going to be like in the doghouse now, which is like everybody from. Cause I know Damien, he comment on the title change. He was like, it went from bad to worse. So many haters. Then we got Becky like airing Dominic out, which is kind of weird. But my thing is, this kind of sets up Dominic to kind of like turn on the whole Judgment Day and Rhea Ripley and become tight with Liv. Cause Liv did
Mm-hmm.
say, "I'm going to take everything away from you, Rhea." She basically took time away from her off of TV. That's one thing. You're about to take
Mm-hmm.
her. You're about to take her. I guess on that TV. I think that's her love interest, or like I don't know what he is. To Rhea Ripley, I don't know. The Eddie Guerrero to China. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's gonna probably take Dominic, and who knows? She might do something else, take over stuff from Rhea, because Rhea right now is on the beach with Buddy right now.
God bless.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy posted a picture of them on the beach together. All you see was Maria's cheeks. I'm like, what the hell? I'm
God
like, I'm like, I'm
bless.
like, of course y'all post this. And Rhea, she know what she's doing. That's the funny part. But yeah,
My
like I said, the
God.
match that match between Becky and Liv was good. I mean, we all kind of figured that Liv needed that belt since the fact that she didn't win it at that battle royale. So it's like you needed to build up for her to have to get that belt from Becky. Now Becky's already said she's supposed to get the rematch calls tomorrow night at Raw. We'll see how that
Mm-hmm.
turns out. But yeah, like I said, that match was a good starter. The second match of the night was, I believe, the triple threat match between
Mm-hmm.
Sammy, Chad Gable, and Bronson Reed. Great match. It was a
My
good
God.
match.
My God.
Brunson, I'm a huge Brunson Reed fan. He's great. I think he's like I said, he could be a great big tool player on Raw. He can be in the
Mm-hmm.
main event picture for the Heavyweight Championship if they
For
do it
sure.
right.
For sure.
Now he took the pin this past Saturday, so I think he'll go back, to what he was doing, like trying to make his way back up the ranks. Chad Gable was not done with Sammy the way it looks, because he gave
Yeah.
Otis the death stare as Otis closed on them during the match, because he wanted Otis to cheat for him.
Right.
Now Otis did hit Bronson, but Bronson's a heel, so that was bound to happen. But he did hit
Yeah.
Sammy, and also you peep Monday night, you saw him talking to the Creed brothers, Gable.
Right.
And if you notice, the fans they're doing the "You Suck" chant to the song now.
Yep. Yep.
It's giving very Team Angle-ish with the Creeds and Gable. And Gable,
Yep.
like I said, I still say this to this day. When they did the whole Kurt Angle son angle, it should have been Chad Gable as the son instead of Jason Jordan. Granted, Jason Jordan is a great athlete, but Chad was more Kurt Angle than anything.
Mm.
But like I said, with that triple threat match we just had, it was a great match. Sami Zayn pulled out the victory, and be still the Intercontinental Champion. How did you
Mm-hmm.
feel about the outcome of that match? And it's like, where do you see Sami going from here?
Um, like any other Intercontinental Championship match, you expect it to be great. Um, I feel like in this Triple H era that we're in, the IC title is going to get more. Uh, I want to say more notoriety after this match in particular. And as far as the outcome, there's mixed emotions about that because don't get me wrong, Sammy's just getting started on his Intercontinental Championship run yet again. I think as a fan from the outside looking in, I think Chad Gable should have won. And the reason why I say that is because we've seen Chad Gable become more and more impressive as the years went past. I mean, think about it. The man went from Shorty G to what he is now.
Oh yeah, never
And
forget that Shorty G crap.
and the work he's put in, the time, the dedication he's put in. Uh and he was like on the verge of being released at one point. Or did he get released?
No, he never got released. He was always
He
like
never
he
got
was always
released.
yeah, because he was always like once they paired him up with Otis during the COVID times, that's when it became
Yeah.
Alpha Academy, and they made Otis like try to be a serious character. They shaved his beard
Hmm.
off, and it was a bad look with him that beard without his beard. I'll never forget
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
go ahead, continue.
Chad Gable is definitely Chad Gable is definitely one of those superstars that I feel as though should have won the Intercontinental Championship. Bronson Reed, uh, man, since NXT, I've been a fan of his myself because the dude can go. Like the dude, and I would say this: if Keith Lee wasn't released, I could see a huge feud with Bronson Reed and Keith Lee
Oh
all
yeah, definitely.
day.
My thing is with Bronson
Um,
Reed.
yeah,
Go ahead, continue. Go ahead.
yeah. I mean, Bronson Reed, like I said, he can go. Sami Zayn and like, and I was just thinking about this the other day because if we notice, like, Sami Zayn hasn't been in Saudi for what, like 2 years prior to him coming back,
He was there
and
last. He was there last.
he's
He was there last year when
no, I'm saying yeah, he was there last year. I'm saying like before he started coming back to Saudi,
Oh,
basically.
okay, yeah. Cause
Um,
wasn't like a situation going like a situation between the government over there or something like that?
I think so. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it was some situation like that. Now he's huge. He's huge in both Canada and the Middle East. He's
yeah.
French Arabic.
Mhm.
That's insane. And like he's like I get it. I understand. He's like the countryman over in the Middle East.
Yeah, he is.
And for
Yeah.
him to have that win as a champion, definitely well deserved. Uh can't take anything away from his
Of course,
athletic
man.
stature. Um again, all three definitely put in time and dedication. It's the perfect ingredient for an Intercontinental Championship match. It's something that you don't want to have as too predictable because
Yes.
anybody could have won that match, and I would have been definitely fine with either way.
Oh yeah, I would have. I would have too. But I think with the story between Sammy and Gable, I think it's gonna continue.
Hmm.
Now Bronson Reed, like I
Yeah,
said, Bronson Reed to me is a modern day Bam Bam Bigelow. He's a
I can
modern
see that.
day Bam Bam Bigelow. From the
I can see
entrance
that.
to the look to him doing the tsunami, then doing the over the basically a moonsault, the modified moonsault, the way he
Hmm.
does it. So it's like he's the
Yeah.
modern day Bam Bam. But like you said, any one of those guys would have won. I would have been cool with. But like I said,
Hmm.
the story between Gable and Sammy is not done. They're gonna do some more stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like I said, this Monday it's probably gonna open up some more stuff now. 'Cause like I said, with Otis basically costing Chad the title, basically he
Hmm.
didn't get pinned. So like I said, it adds more to the feud between Sammy and Gable.
Hmm.
We'll see what happens tomorrow night. Because like I said, it should be a good like opening up between those two, and we'll see how it turns out. Now let's get to these final matches for the crown. First one
Hmm.
we had was Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria.
Hmm.
That match made Lyra a star.
Oh, for sure. For
Like I
sure.
said, they set her up perfectly Now with Liv being the world champion over in Raw now, you got your
Mm-hmm.
feud right there. We don't know what's gonna happen with Becky because everybody's still speculating Becky didn't sign her contract and she didn't resign
Mm-hmm.
with the company yet, so they trying to start with the pot. But we don't know what's going on. Cause like I said, when it comes down to backstage stuff, everybody's contracts, we don't know until they announce it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we
Right.
didn't know what's going on with we didn't know what happened with Drew when he did his contract. And
Mm-hmm.
like I said, he signed his what the Rock gave him his sword and everything, all that stuff during
Yep.
dinner.
Yep.
Seth he resigned, Cody resigned. So like I said, Becky's going to resign with WWE. I can see it. I don't think she's going to leave unless she wants to retire and be a mom, which I have no issue with. I mean, if she wants to be a mom,
It,
hey, your
absolutely.
your career is
Absolutely.
your career is already Hall of Fame worthy, and it's like,
Absolutely.
what else can you do to prove it? But yeah, so
She don't need anything else after this one.
she really doesn't. I mean, unless they do the Queen of the Ring and she's in it and she can win that, but she don't need the crown to be honest. She really don't.
She don't.
But let's get to these. Speaking of crown, let's get to these matches. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
it made Lyra made her a star, but I think we kind of knew the outcome of this match between her and Nia, and the way it ended.
That was,
the,
bro.
and did you notice
I
the
thought
way
she
she did
died.
the? You know she did the Yokozuna like thing. I was like, that's cold. That is cold. Cause it's like
Very.
Nia, they're making Nia to be a dominant force again, like she was before. Cause Nia, remember,
Yeah.
she won the women's Raw Women's Championship. The issue
Mm-hmm.
was though, her first opponent was freaking Ronda Rousey, and that match they had between her and Ronda Rousey went to a damn cash in from Alexa Bliss, and it basically kind
Mm-hmm.
of like gave Nia's title reign like.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, but this
Yeah.
whole Queen of the Ring thing, like I said, it helps Nia. Her character is going to be even more snobby than that with that damn crown. I don't know if they're
Mm-hmm.
going to call her Queen Nia. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. I mean, if they do, I mean, it'll help her character because she's already a
Yeah.
dominant force. So it's like her being Queen Nia would be dope. Then like now, but speaking of which, you know that the winners of these tournaments get title shots at SummerSlam. So most
And
likely,
this is exactly why I said Triple H was too late when Xavier Woods should have got his title shot. I don't
yeah.
care. I'm protesting. I'm protesting. They screwed my boy. They screwed him.
Speaking of which, shout out to Xavier Woods. I wish he was in the tournament, but injuries happen.
Uh, they screwed my
I think,
boy.
like I said, I think with Nia winning this tournament, she gonna probably go against Bailey. And granted, Bailey, her chase for the title has been good. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, her have the title right now. I mean, it's kind of like slow right now, but I mean, she having still good matches. Like I know they most likely gonna probably have her
Mm-hmm.
going to a program with Piper Niven most likely, which should be good.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
she gonna hold the belt until SummerSlam, and I think she'll lose it tonight. Cause
Uh,
like I said,
oh yeah, that's
this.
right. Because she is on SmackDown now. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that
Like
fast.
I
Yep.
said, like I said, with Nia winning this tournament, it's going to put her up there to get that title.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
overall, like I said, that match made Laria a star. The way it ended was crazy. I was not expecting her to do that move on her like that, the way she did it. But
Yeah, I,
overall,
I
it was a good
I thought
match.
she died. I swear, I thought she died.
I think everybody that reacted to that damn match probably thought the exact same thing.
Yo.
It just that you didn't expect her. She was trying to power bomb Nia, but Nia said, "You know what? F this." Jumped off the ropes.
Yep.
But yeah, that was a
Yep.
good. It was like I said, the match made both of them main event players on their divisions.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to the men's match. The men's match was back and forth. Gunther got chilled them chops. Cause the first one he did to Randy, Randy was like, God, like yeah, he was like feeling that one. Cause Gunther is like he's the chop machine.
Dude. Oh God.
Then but it was a good back and forth match. We had a lot of near falls. We had a couple RKO's.
Mm-hmm.
Gunter just wrestling. Gunter don't really have a finisher move. He's just wrestling at this point. I gotta say, I think Gunter was just born in the wrong era. Like Gunter's style of wrestling needs to be in the golden era. He needs to be in that type of era because like his wrestling is so old school. But he does
Mm-hmm.
but he tries to make it like more new school than anything too.
Yeah.
But other than that, I say the match was great. We had controversy though. Randy
Okay.
Orton's shoulder was up. So what I like they did,
Was.
Triple H after the show, he addressed it. He didn't wait. He didn't say normally when they don't address it, they don't say nothing. But Hunter
Mm-hmm.
literally after the show addressed it and said, "Look, from my angle, I couldn't see it, and the referee's call stands. But I will say this: we will have them two having a match again soon. Right now, Randy's going to probably take a while time off a little bit. But, injuries he probably had, probably like a few weeks. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be kind of weird to see how it's going to turn out. Like I said, I'm glad Triple H did address it. I'm glad he didn't wait. But overall, like I said, the match was great. Gunther is now your new King of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
We have seen many great King of the Rings from Macho Man to Bret Hart to Owen Hart, who just had an anniversary yesterday. RP to him.
R.I.P.
We had Edge. We had Kurt Angle's King of the Ring. We had Booker T reinvent his character as King Booker.
Booker.
So the fact this man really changed his tone to be British. Booker T, he's a treasure.
Let's go.
If you watch his stuff on NXT, he is hilarious. Especially when the women wrestlers come out, he does his shucky ducky quack quack stuff, or his whole like, or he hype up his prodigy and Roxanne Perez, who's his actual prodigy for real. He did
Yeah.
train her, so it's like yeah. But we'll get to NXT in our last segment, which we were talking about. But let's get to this last match where we had Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Mm-hmm.
And as usual, Logan Paul does not disappoint. The match was good. It gave back and forth. Of course, we knew he was going to use the Knucks. We knew he was going to use the Knucks. Of course, he was trying to play off that, oh, I'm not going to use him this time. I'm like, bullshit. We know you're going to use it.
Yeah.
There was a good back and forth and everything. Like I said, when you're wrestling with Logan, you got to have Logan follow you. And you can see in some of the, some of the times when they was in a match, you just see he's in Cody's ear just telling him stuff, or Cody is telling him stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Logan, like I said, Logan's a sponge. He's gonna keep learning and learning. He's only been in the wrestling game for about what 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
He did 3 WrestleManias. He did, I think, what 2 SummerSlams. So it's like he's still doing good. He's not a bad wrestler. He just still needs to learn how to still call matches. He's still learning.
Yeah. He's still learning. He's still learning.
Mm-hmm. But overall, the match
Definitely
was
still
great. I love the little interaction he had with Cole. Cole called him a loser, and he was about to snap, and we see Corey Graves come up and because Corey Graves is cleared to wrestle.
Yeah.
I would have been,
Yeah.
what been fun. I think though, this is my thing. Instead of Corey being there, imagine Pat McAfee being there, and Pat
How about
McAfee and
that?
Cole are boys. So imagine Logan Paul trying to come at um, Michael Cole. Pat McAfee stands something like, yo, back up. You can't do this. Back up. Go back in the ring. That could set up
Right.
a match between them.
Right.
That would have been great. That would have been a good setup for a match if they would have done it like that.
Right.
But overall, like I said, the match was good. Back and forth. Of course, Cody he wins. Great match, and of course he tells Logan. Well, Logan had a nuts again, and here comes the guy that was doing the announcing for the match. He grabs Logan's foot. I guess he's a known guy over in Saudi. I think he's an
Yeah.
actor or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he gets involved, and next thing here come Cody. He tells Logan, I'm Cody Rhodes, bitch." I'm like, what in the Rick James? It was a funny little thing, but it's like that's some Rick James stuff. It was like, okay. But yeah, you know what I love about the match though? The camera angles. That drone flying around Logan,
Mm-hmm.
that was
Mm-hmm.
top tier.
Yes.
Like I
Yes.
said, WWE's
Yes.
production is getting better by the week.
Bro. I feel like this is giving me like real life video game vibes.
Yes, it is.
And you could tell like when they like announce, well, not announcing but introducing like the championship matches, that
Hmm.
certain camera angle, just the look of it between the champion and the challenger, chef's kiss. I got no complaints.
Yeah, I agree. But overall, like I said, good match between Logan and Cody. We
Hmm.
still like it's, and still Cody is the world
And
champ.
still.
Is still the WWE champion. So it only makes sense.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right, so let's get to these next two topics. We got this topic coming up with AEW. Then we got the last one. We talk about NXT and Sexy Red supposed to be collabing.
Oh
that's
my
that's
god.
still like hard to say. But let's get to the AEW first.
Okay.
Tonight, well, actually, it's going on right now. AEW is having Double or Nothing live from Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Arena,
Yep.
and the three main events we have Swerve Strickland versus Christian Cage for the AEW World Championship.
Hmm.
We also have Mayhem in the arena with the Elite versus Team AEW that consists of Darby Allin,
Yep.
FTR, and
Yep.
Daniel Bryanson. And then also we have the TBS Championship where we have Willow defending her title against the in-ring debuting of Mercedes Monet.
Hmm.
We have other matches, but like I said, we're going to talk about these three matches for right now. Cause we have matches like with Moxley and Takesha, and then we
Yep.
have Orange Cassidy versus I forgot the boy name. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Um, Trent Beretta.
Oh yeah.
That's what he
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Then you got Will Ospreay versus Roderick Strong for the international championship. So it's those matches we got. But
Yep.
let's get to these. Let's talk about our predictions for the three main events.
Hmm.
So for the Swerve versus Christian Cage match, I'm going with Swerve because Swerve is on a roll. Like I said, Swerve's character has been great. He's still getting
Hmm.
off that like I still like haunt you, but he's a good guy at the same time now.
Yeah.
And Christian Cage is the perfect person to fight with him. Christian Cage, for him to be the age he is, still fluid in the ring.
Oh my gosh. Oh
My
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 gosh.
issue my issue is with him is he wear that damn turtleneck in the ring,
Yeah. Yeah. We got.
and then he got a family. He's basically quote unquote Nick Wayne's father. Like what? It's like he trying to play everybody's father.
Oh my god.
Who you got?
Uh,
Who you got between these two?
you know what? I feel like the best answer would be Swerve, but I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised if Christian Cage takes it
Okay.
because if we talk about if we talk about the possibility of what could have been when Christian Cage or Christian was in WWE,
Hmm.
he would have another world title run in him maybe, and I think him being in AEW. was a better fit for him because he got to be that heel that he always wanted to be.
Right.
And so I wouldn't be surprised if Christian Cage was to beat Swerve, but me personally, I want Swerve to take this
Okay. All right. So let's get to the next one. We're gonna talk about the mayhem in the arena between the Elite and Team AEW.
one. Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, I think Team Elite is gonna take this one only because they're the hot thing going on right now. AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Nick and Matt, they're the two biggest pricks, but they make it work so well. Okada's Okada, then you got Jack Perry. So
Mm-hmm.
like, and Team AEW, don't get me wrong, it's a good team, but it's like it's a team of misfits. It's like you got Daniel Bryanson, who's still hasn't won a championship AEW. He's been there for that long, hasn't won gold yet.
Wow.
You have FTR, who's one of the best tag teams in the world, and then you got Darby Allin, the human crash test dummy, who's I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's like he's this modern
uh,
day's Mick Foley. This man was supposed to climb Mount Everest. He didn't do it because he got injured, which is basically the Lord saying, "Bro, sit down."
thank you.
Because he was after he did this thing with Sting, Sting's last match, he was going to go
Right.
climb Mount Everest afterwards.
Yeah. He could possibly
It's
die.
like, but mind you, this dude got into a car accident. I think what 2 weeks prior before his return. No, Bucks.
Oh
He got hit by a
yeah.
bus.
Right. Right.
It's like Darby, you're
Right.
made of. I don't know what you're made of. Like your
Something.
body is on
He's made of
your body.
something.
Your body is on tape and bubble gum right now. Like, bro, sit your ass down. But yeah, that's my pick. I'm picking the Elite. Who you going with?
um, I'm gonna go with FTR and Team AEW.
So Team AEW. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with them. Brian Danielson. Oh my God! Like this dude. How many lives does he have left? Like, did,
Yeah, think about doing Brian Danielson.
oh
Brian Danielson is a
God!
wrestler's wrestler. He's a wrestler's
And
wrestler.
that's the thing. Like, honestly, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you and the fans. Anytime Brian Danielson or Daniel Bryan, whatever you want to call him,
Mm-hmm.
gets into that ring after his neck, he scares me. Like he legit scares me. Now, I'm not saying that he's not tough. I'm not saying that he doesn't have that ring awareness to protect himself. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, because of the mindset that you have as far as being a wrestler's wrestler, like this is your life. You can't see yourself anywhere else but in the ring. And that's hey, look, kudos to you. But
Yeah. Uh-huh.
but at the same time, I feel like if you have a legacy looking after you, like you're a dad. A whole dad, bro. And then on top of that, the bandages that you wear in the ring to like help you be mobile, which hey, look, modern technology is at an all-time high. I get it. I think he's going to get to a point where his foot is going to be stuck on that gas pedal, and God forbid, please, God forbid, he's going to die in that ring.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I don't think you can go that far because I think Danielson knows himself that his wrestling career clock is winding down.
Yeah,
He knows it,
yeah,
and he's putting on great matches. The match he had against Okada in Japan was great. He's put
mm-hmm.
on a lot of great matches between Okada. He just had a great one last pay per view against freaking um against Will Osprey. Osprey
Right,
used the Tiger Driver '97 on him, and Brian, to his credit, sold the neck injury.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But like I said, Brian's a wrestler's wrestler. He if you watch his stuff in Ring of Honor during those days, he's
Mm-hmm.
always been that guy that can put on a match with anybody at any second. His matches against the likes of CM Punk, likes
Mm-hmm.
of Samoa Joe,
Mm-hmm.
and the likes of I think he fought the Briscoe brothers at one point. I think he fought Kenta in Ring of Honor. He fought Nigel McGuinness on freaking Ring of Honor. And you notice Nigel and them still had a little beef on AEW Collision because every time Brian comes out, he just dogs him.
Yeah.
But like I know you say you picked Team AEW. I get it. I
Yeah.
would love to pick them too. But with the elite, the way they doing it, I think they're gonna win. It's gonna be something gonna happen tonight.
I mean, well,
Let's talk.
the
Go ahead.
rumor mill spinning that MJF is going to be there too. That's the rumor mill spinning as of right now.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that,
So
and
hey,
I mean everybody was like wondering was he gonna sign back with AEW? You know the bidding war 2024
yep,
situation.
yep.
Let's be honest here. I think he signed his new contract when he won the world title.
Oh, why wouldn't he?
Now, if he didn't, and he just basically, just doing this whole long game for stuff, I mean,
Uh,
hey, if he debuts wherever he would debut at, good for him. But he'll be back in AEW, I think, soon, or sooner or later.
mm-hmm.
Let's get to his last match in AEW for the TBS Championship between Willow Nightingale and, like I said, the in-ring debut for AEW, Mercedes Moné.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I said, Mercedes, this is her debut. Like I'm glad she's back to wrestling because, like I said, she can do good in the ring. Her only issue is sometimes when she's on the mic is like kind of like lagging a little bit, kind of like long winded.
Mm-hmm.
But I got Willow winning this because Willow, since winning that title, matter of fact, no, since being on AEW, like since being signed AEW, she's been a workhorse on that show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
From matches she had with her and Chris Statlander tag team and everything, her going through tax, her like everything she's been doing since being AEW has been great for her. And it's like she always had that smile on her face. She always does what she's supposed to do. Now I want Willow to win this match. Like I said I do have her picking to win this match. But
Mm-hmm.
my thing is look out for Statlander and Stokely. Or just Statlander because we don't know what's going to happen because it's like they've been like showing moments where Statlander is like messing up for Willow and stuff.
Right, right.
But who you got winning this match?
I'm gonna say Willow, but I don't. I'm not liking this match as a whole, and the reason why I'm saying this is because it's been an ongoing pattern for AEW ever since its inception of familiar faces that we grew up on winning
Mm-hmm.
championships.
Okay.
If Mercedes Moné wins the TBS championship in her debut, I'm not gonna like it.
Hmm.
And the
I can
re
understand what you're saying
and
with
it's
that.
yeah, and it's like I don't I'm not I'm just not feeling the fact that okay, we have Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, who goes to New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she won a championship
She
in
went on a
her
champ. She went on a championship. I think it was like the first match she had. She didn't win. She didn't win her
uh-huh.
debut though.
Yeah, and now she comes to AEW and she's doing the same exact thing. I don't like that. I don't like that. And Paige didn't do it. Well, Soraya, she didn't do it. Ruby Soho didn't do it.
We never got a shot. Let's be honest here. She never got a shot to even carry the belt.
Like I don't. The formula
Also,
of it.
also, sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Congratulations to Ruby Soho
Ah, yes,
and
yes.
I forgot his name.
The guy.
Cool Hands, Matt Menard. Cool Hands, Matt Menard. They both got married and they're expecting a baby. So
Yes,
congratulations to them. So
yes.
go back to your point, dude.
Yeah. I just. I've watched the build up for this match, and it didn't make sense. As far as the whole slap was concerned, I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the it's just I'm not feeling it. And it is not against Mercedes and it's not against Willow. It's just
The
the
booking.
position it's the booking. It's the position that AEW put both of these ladies in. And I'm not saying that
Mm-hmm.
Sasha Banks is the type of person that says, "Oh, I'm gonna go to this company and demand the title shot right off the rip."
Mm-hmm.
That's not her. And Willow, like you said, she's the workhorse.
Yeah.
It's just this whole thing, this whole situation. I just I don't like it. Like it. I can't exactly pinpoint what it is about it, but it's just I don't like it.
Okay, so I get what you're saying about it because it's like you don't want to see a debuting of a face we haven't seen on other companies win a championship in their first match of their new company. I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
have seen it in every place we've been. We have seen it before. Like Hogan did it before in WCW when he beat Ric Flair for World Championship. We've seen it
Even
a
that I
lot.
didn't like.
That was in '94 though. That was in '90. That was like 1994, I believe, '95.
You're right, right, right.
But this match between Willow and Mercedes is actually, I think, a year in the making because Mercedes and Willow was in the New Japan Strong Women's Championship tournament finals, and the way the match ended, it ended
Mm-hmm.
on a injury because Mercedes had broke her
Mm-hmm.
leg, and Willow had won the title. Now Willow didn't keep the title for a long
I
period of
think I do
time,
remember that.
so this match does
Mm-hmm.
give a story. The issue, only thing I think you're trying to say is you don't want a person that's debuting for their first match to win the belt. I can understand that. Now, will they go that route tonight? I don't know. If they do, Willow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, if they do, I mean, we'll still have a match. If we can have a rematch between them two. If not, I will let Willow keep the belt and keep going with it. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
the Statlander and Stoughton situation that plays a heavy part in this.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but so I get what you're saying about it, but that's what both our picks on that. We hope Willow wins this. Granted, it'd be cool to see Mercedes win, but I think Willow, the way she's doing her run, she needs to keep the belt.
Yeah.
We'll see how it turns out tonight. Like I said, we'll see the results of tonight. All right, so let's get to this last topic and then we're gonna head out of here. So Tuesday night
Yep.
at 8 o'clock on USA Network, NXT will host an live appearance of Sexy Red.
God help us all.
What a time to be a WWE fan. Because what in the blue hell made the situation where we see Sexy Red on WWE TV? And here's the thing, this is how it all started with her to be on WWE. The first thing that got her attention, WWE, I think she's been a fan her entire life, probably most likely. She they did a remix to a song, Ski Yee. They had Jay Uso come out to it, and he was doing his to Ski
Mm-hmm.
Yee. When they did that, she reposted because she said, "I want." She said, "What's up? I want to come there." Then a few months later, you see her in the car smoking, playing Shawn Michaels entrance song. It's like, what the hell? And then she remixed it and called the song "Sexy Girl." ah, bro, just hold on, just hold on, just hold on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, recently, she just posted a comment on there saying she wants to help Trick Williams out against Metaphor. And guess what move she wants to use? She said when she gets to NXT this Tuesday, she wants to use the RKO on somebody. Ah, so this is my thing with Sexy Red being on TV, WTV. I think it's a marketing idea. It's a way to get more fans into NXT. Okay, I think about it. Granted, we know Sexy Red. We know how she is. Like I said, if she's a wrestling fan, cool. Like we got a lot of artists that wrestling fans. Like for instance, I know Cardi B is a wrestling fan. Meg Thee Stallion, she's a wrestling fan. Like I said, for them to get Sexy Red on there, who's like one of the new artists out here that everybody likes her music. So it's like it helps the WWE out. It helps them financially. It helps them out with ratings and demos. So to me, like I said, I don't listen to her music that much. I did listen to the Shawn Michaels remix she did, and I ain't gonna say it's bad. It's okay. But for her fandom to come into NXT's fandom, that merge, I think is gonna work for NXT's favor. That's my thing. But the way you just act just now, I just want to see how you gonna react to this. To be honest with you, because the way you just acted is hilarious. But go ahead.
Oh, Sean, what the hell? Okay, all right. It's
Look at the
Sunday.
brighter side. Look at the brighter side of this. Don't
Uh,
be negative. Just go ahead.
okay, okay, all right. Ah, ooh, I'm trying to keep it PG. But Shawn
You think I keep
Michaels,
this PG?
what the fuck are we doing?
Here's the bad part. You say you try
Bro,
to keep. Hold up, wait a minute. Before you keep going, you say you try to keep this PG.
listen, I don't
Bro,
know who.
this show's not PG.
I know it's not PG, but anyway, of all people, of all people, all people, I would have expected. I would have expected Cardi. I would have expected Megan. Hell, I'll throw another wrench in there, and probably would have accepted Glorilla. You know, just
I was just about to share her name since she wrestling fan too.
but Sexy Red, dude, does WWE not keep up with Black social media? Like, did she not just have a page like sex tape leaking somewhere? Did we not just see her just? Oh God,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
I'm gonna be positive. The
But
hip
no, just
hop.
say no. Say no. Say how you feel. Just go ahead.
This is the this is randomness that I would expect from Vince McMahon. Like, this is
ah.
on this is on Vince McMahon screw up level. Okay,
hmm
don't get me wrong. The hip hop community is about to get lit with nothing but Black wrestling fans in the hip hop community is going to be even bigger.
Yeah, that's the
But
main goal for them.
for Sexy Red to be the poster child of said movement, Oh God, I can I can see it now. I can see it now. NXT is gonna have a twerk contest during a segment. I'ma see Lash Legend out of nowhere just letting it all loose and on all her glory. It's gonna like T definitely gonna turn into a whole nother contract deal with BET. I'm seeing it right now. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now, bro. This is and they're in Florida. My guy. This is the summertime. This is hot girl summer right now. WWE is going black. It's going black. It's
All
going
right.
black, bro.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's
Take a chill
oh
pill. Take a chill pill.
oh
Relax.
oh Stephanie
One, I
McMahon is going to
get.
be a baby mom. Oh God.
Shut up.
Oh,
Shut up. Shut up. Okay. So relax. So this is my thing. You said it's gonna be a twerk contest. Have you not seen Lola Vice twerking the entire time on episodes of NXT?
no, no,
Have
no,
we
no.
not seen?
Hold on,
No, wait,
hold on.
whoa, whoa,
Go ahead,
whoa,
go
whoa,
ahead, go
whoa.
ahead, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
Have
go
we
ahead.
not seen Sean has really hired every chick on that show to have ass?
Yes,
So, granted, I don't
yes.
think it'll be a twerk contest. It's too much. You know, USA Network, they can't do
So,
all that.
so this is what I mean.
Well, let me finish.
This is
Let me
what I
finish. Let me
mean.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. So, like I
What?
said, if anything, they're gonna put her as a special guest. Of course, they're gonna have
Mm-hmm,
Metaphor probably come. They're gonna probably have Metaphor come out and do their thing, and then here's gonna
mm-hmm,
Trick Williams and everything. So, like I said, it's just an appearance. I don't think
mm-hmm,
she's gonna show like she's gonna be herself, but she's not gonna do the most on her appearance. She's on live TV again, and
mm-hmm,
WWE is different. WWE is a different character. Granted, they want you to have fun, but you gotta remember something. You're on national TV. Whatever you
mm-hmm,
do is gonna be crazy. Now, like you
mm-hmm,
said, the hip hop community and WWE community. I mean, they already been together for the longest, but
mm-hmm,
having her on the show,
mm-hmm,
like I said, that demographic from her music comes over to the roster.
mm-hmm,
But yeah, so before I let you finish, just think about it. It's about the demographic and about the
mm-hmm.
ratings. That's all it's about.
Okay,
I don't need you to be thinking on some other stuff, so some hot girl summer type bullshit. Okay?
okay.
So
I'm
go ahead
sorry.
and finish.
I'm sorry.
Had a meltdown. Jesus Christ.
All I'm saying is, if Sexy Red can make it to the WWE as far as an appearance is concerned,
Hmm.
City Girls is going to be next. I'm calling it.
Okay, you know what? We gonna end this show right here. We
I'm calling it. I'm
gonna end this
calling it.
show right here, cause
I'm
what in the
calling it.
hell?
I'm calling it. I'm calling
Oh
it.
my god, you are something else. But let's end this show right here, bro, cause before you have another collapsion.
It's going to turn from SummerSlam to Hot Girl SummerSlam. I swear to God.
Oh my
It's
god, here we go. Yeah. All right, guys. I'd like to thank you for tuning in for another episode of Minds of Mayhem. It's
mm,
been a good episode. Like I said, we just got back from 2 weeks, so
2 weeks.
I'm happy we're back.
Hmm.
We'll be back next week. Hopefully, I know we're supposed to have a special guest, but sometimes stuff gets in
Life
the way.
happens.
Some life happens. Everybody
Sexy
party too
Red
much.
happens.
Let it go. Let it go, man. Damn. Let it go.
Sweetie, do you want to get in WWE too? Just call
Hey,
Shawn Michaels.
hey,
Do a
hey, hey,
remix.
hey, 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 hey. I wouldn't mind
Uh,
Sweetie on there. I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't mind it. But
Cardi B, Cardi B, save us, please.
Cardi would be. I thought Cardi would have been on the TV a long
You
time
know,
ago. Cause like I said, she's an A girl fan.
you know.
But let's go and get out of here. So Like I said, this has been a good episode of Minds of Mayhem podcast. You can follow us on our IGs. I go at on IG at fat double underscore hawk 54 on IG. Go ahead and promote your stuff, bro. Promote what you got going on.
You can find me at Nova underscore chapter 31 or ASW Philly Exodus Jones. We have a show called Nights of Extreme coming up June the 5th, I believe.
Okay.
So I will be in action. 33rd and Cumberland, 33rd and Ridge, whichever one. I'll be in action taking on Priest. Our latest
Yeah, I saw that.
show, we're gonna be in a match called the 3 Stages of Purgatory. So,
Oh
which
hell.
means, yeah, y'all might see some blood. Y'all might see my arm get cut off. I might lose a finger. I might lose an eyeball. Who knows? There's only one way to find out if y'all come to the show. Oh, and Sexy Red, if you want to come to that show, you're more than welcome to. Erica Badu, holla at me.
The hell.
You know, Lil Kim,
Wait.
come out of retirement. You know,
All right.
something.
All right, we done. We're done. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. We'll be right. We'll be back here next Sunday. Have a good night.
Oh
Stay
my
blessed.
God.
Peace out.